Welcome to it. This is the A1 Sports. We're benching out of the Granddaddy again this week. A big shout out to them for having us in here. As usual, your boy does not roll alone. I got Drive Time, KFM sports anchor Barron Hufkie over there. And today's guest is a very, very special man. The OG himself, former Sevens rugby player, former Golden Lion. Oginga Siwundla joins us today. Make some noise for him. Welcome to it, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time. And as usual, if you guys want to be part of the family, hit the subscribe button somewhere over here. There, where Barron is. Like, follow the jacket. Two major topics that we're going to be working through. And the first one is Super Rugby. It goes down this weekend in Christchurch. The Golden Lions fly down. They have flown down. They left on Tuesday and will be in Christchurch trying to secure a Super Rugby championship. This is the third time. Third time. Hopefully they can be third time lucky. Yeah. I mean, it's a sensitive subject for you because you've watched your boys go down twice now. Yeah. And not come back with anything. How are you feeling as an ex-Lion, former player as well? What are your insights? How did you feel when you had to go down there and put on a show?
It's always nerve-wracking to go out there. You know that you're playing against the best in the world, so it's really quite a difficult thing to go through as a player. Yeah. So I know that for them they're nervous, but they're also confident themselves that they've had a good season so far. It's just the last hurdle for them, So I think like for where they are, I'm very proud. To be an ex-Lions player, I'm very proud of the guys' performance this year.
So you said earlier when we were chatting that you're worried that the guys they should have left earlier, but then you also said they are experienced. That whole jet lag thing. Are they going to be fit and ready enough for Saturday's game?
I think at the end of the season, you've played a lot of rugby, so they've had a lot of kilometers on their legs. They definitely, I think, fit and ready to go. I think the main thing right now is just whether their minds are ready for the game.
How would the week play out now? Just if you could put us in the training room, in the locker room, how do they set this situation up? And you've traveled 14 hours across the world. You just landed. What happens now as we build up to 9:35 on Saturday morning?
And to get that mental toughness.
Yeah.
Typically you'd arrive across that side. Depending on the time, you would try to make sure that you counter the jet lag. So by doing that, the easiest way is to stay awake as long as possible. So you'll fill up the program for the guys for the day and then finish it earlier, so that the guys can actually get to a point where it's in the evening they can actually sleep. It's not anything that they're not used to.
But it's the Crusaders.
It is the Crusaders, though.
The Crusaders
on home turf.
Yeah, no, I mean the Crusaders is like a very tall ask. Every time you play them, whether you play them at home or you play them away, it's a tall ask. It's a final. But what's important about a final is nothing that's happened in the past really counts. It's what happens on the day.
Let's break it down a little bit more. Let's look at some of the players who will be playing a major role in the fixture. Let's start with the 10s, man, the biggest ones. You've got Elton Janchis and Richie Mounga. Richie and Elton Janchis do battle in first five? What do they call it, first five?
They call it first five. But here in South Africa, we just call it fly off.
It's fly off.
I better know it as fly off. But I think it's going to be an interesting battle. Both players have great talent, and Alton has got the upper hand in terms of experience because he's been there and done that so many times. The fact that he's on form and he's been on form, or one of South Africa's form fly halves for this past couple of years, I think if his forwards give him the right platform, he can do wonders there.
He can destroy you.
People have been saying that this is how they feel about Elton. It's either you love him or you hate him.
We have a guest that's come on here, man.
That doesn't like him. Well, you see,
Please.
Okay. I mean, Elton as a player, is one of the most talented fly halves we've had in South Africa. My issue with him is temperament. So when it comes to big games, and you see it on test level a lot, when a test match is quite tight, he kind of flakes a bit. So that's my issue. He chokes. He does. Yeah.
Chokes. I said it last week. He chokes.
Yeah, he does. So I mean, I think from a Super Rugby level, I think he does well. But when he gets to test matches, he does get to choke a bit.
And the flip side is Richie, who's trying to, I guess, open up a place for himself in the New Zealand side, Bowden Barrett is gone now. He's bounced.
Yeah.
So there's going to be like a space on the bench, Nyana, maybe to come in as a replacement fly half. So he's going to be out there trying to prove a point as well. And he's got hands, man. And
Definitely. Yeah, no, he's talented because, I mean, it's Barrett that's out and Sapwanga's out as well.
Both of them
So there's a huge void there, fly half for the All Black team.
Yeah.
So it's a great opportunity for him. The fact that he's been able to take the team to the final says a lot.
Who gets more points in this game? Elton Janchis or Richie Mo'unga? Barron, I'll start with you.
I've got a good feeling about Elton. I'm obviously being biased as well, but I've got a good feeling about this final. Elton's going to score.
Yeah.
More than Richie.
Actually, I agree.
Yeah.
It's their third final. They haven't won it, for 3 years. The fact that they're there for the third time, they know, what it took to get there, but also what it took to lose it.
Yes.
So and now the attitudes have changed now. Even the coach was saying when they go off there is that they're going to play their normal rugby. Where they need to improve is improve on their start.
Yeah, you see now that's where I wanted to go with you because when I think about where the game can be won and lost, I think about the Lions and I think about their start. Last week they went 14 points down to the Waratahs and had to rally back.
Yeah.
This is not the Waratahs.
That's the thing.
Crusaders don't play that game. You give them 14 points and they're gone.
They're gone. The doors are closed pretty much. So it's just important that the guys, when they actually start, their first 5 minutes, they're really there.
The other big issue that was brought up by the Lions team before they left was the reffing, and they feel some type of way about the reffing when you get to New Zealand. The calls don't go your way, and certain things are kind of let go.
Well, I mean, Swayze mentioned it because he knows that small decisions make a big difference in finals, and most of the time when a team is known to be good, referees kind of let little things go. And by doing so, giving them the advantage.
I saw a few tweets about the ref situation. People are worried about that going into the final.
Shout out to the Twitter police. Get in there, son. Get in there.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, you can find us at the A1 Sports. If you have any calls that you feel are sketchy on the day, we'll be watching as well and live tweeting. So anything you see, guys, at us at the A1 Sports, and we'll send it to the Twitter police to go check out and verify. But we're switching codes and moving back home right here in our own backyard as the rebranded ABSA Premier Soccer League will be kicking off this weekend, and it kicks off with a very big bang.
Sundowns, Kaizer Chiefs.
Mamelodi Sundowns and Kaizer Chiefs will be doing business, opening things up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And both teams have seen some restructuring. They've got new signings in there. Kama Billiard is gone, and a lot of other players are gone.
Yeah.
But a lot of big name signings are in too.
Yeah.
Like Andile Jali is one of them. That's a big notable addition to the squad. And then Kaizer Chiefs, Tapobi Mutaum, you promised us wholesale changes. Like in the side, but we only got 4 signings: Sundowns and Kaizer Chiefs.
It's a tough one, but I do feel Sundowns. I'm gonna give it to the defending champion.
Yeah, I feel so. I feel the same way because obviously coming out of a win recently with Sundowns and also with them winning the league and so forth last year, they've got their thing going.
All teams, I've noticed in South Africa, a lot of teams go through that championship slump. They win. We celebrate you and then you get comfortable.
But they did make a few changes, like more so than Chiefs. Kaiser's going to go in guns blazing.
We're trying to get some stars popping off on this jersey.
Okay.
Speaking of stars, Kaizer Chiefs, where are your stars? But from us, that's what we have for you this week. We'll be back. Yeah, we're always back. Next week, same time, same place. Be sure to join us. You can find us at the A1 Sport. We'll be live tweeting everything that's going on. And also, get in the comment section, man. Let us know who your picks are for this weekend with regards to the soccer, and as well as your score predictions for the Super Rugby Final. Do you see the Lions pulling it off? We'd like to hear from you, so let us know over there. Big thank you once again to the OG for coming through and joining us. He will be back very soon. And also Barron Hufkie. You can find him on KFM, pushing the drive vibes. But from us, salute ya.
Salute.